Okay. So, Rachel, thank you very much for agreeing to have the session. I was just wondering, could you say a little bit about what your overall experience of that was?
I think it was incredible. It was amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
So what was it that was incredible or amazing?
Because I realized that, we're talking so a lot about accepting situation and be able to, to accept things that we have no control on over. And if I would have trying to work with someone else about trying to accept the situation, try to accept that my communication skills are different now, I would have find it very hard for me to agree with that too, because for so long I was comparing myself to the person who I used to be.
Right. So you're saying that if somebody had been working with you and had been trying to get you to accept that, that would have been hard?
Very hard, yeah.
So what is it that you did in this session that was different?
It was so quick. I can't believe it was, I think, 25
So
minutes.
What was so quick?
To realize that actually I want to accept it.
I see.
It's not like, okay, accept it because you have no choice. No. Even if, you know what? Now I'm thinking if I would have a choice, I'm not sure that I would take it, because maybe it's good for me to accept it.
So the solution is to accept it, or you mean you...
It's a solution, but again, it's not only a solution, it's a challenge as well.
Okay.
And I think I want the challenge.
So what was different about just starting out thinking, right, the fix here is to try and accept it? You're saying you did something different.
Yeah, because I felt that I had no choice. This is a situation. This is not my language. It's my second language. And I just have to know how to deal with it and how to rebuild my communication skills and how to feel secured again.
Right.
This is what I feel in the beginning of the session.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas now I feel, oh no, it's okay. I want it as it is, because I think it's a huge challenge for me.
Okay.
And I want to take it.
So was there something specific about the way in which Tim asked questions, or what he asked, that you found particularly instrumental in that process?
I'm not sure. Just he kind of helped me to see what was happening in my mind.
Right. So were some questions in particular useful for doing that?
All of them were very useful, to understand. It's kind of onion layers, so he helped me kind of to peel the onion again and again.
And you said it was really quick.
Yeah.
Did it feel about the right pace or too quick?
No, it was great. I love it, because I was looking for a solution for so long.
So who was controlling the pace then?
Controlling
the pace of the session?
Me.
You were? So you were going at a speed that suited what you needed?
Yeah, definitely. But Tim helped me with his questions. I felt like he's walking with me.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of, holding a torch, and help me to see, Rachel, maybe look on that side. When he didn't know what was happening in my mind, he just helped me to look to different directions.
I see.
To see the whole picture.
And some people, when they're watching this therapy, say, oh, he interrupted you at certain points.
No interruption.
That would be really difficult.
No.
You didn't experience it?
No, I didn't experience it at all.
And again, sometimes people say, oh, it's very heavy questioning, it's like an interrogation. What was your feeling?
It's not heavy questioning. I think for me it was great, because this is the way how I used to think, and this is the way how I want to get help.
Okay.
If he would have asked me simple questions, I would have felt stupid or just waste of time.
So how much did you feel that the focus of the question was on what you needed it to be?
100%. Yeah.
And is there anything that you would have preferred to have been different or done differently?
No, I wouldn't. I want to have another session.
Do you?
I think not now, but I think yeah.
Right. So have you got any other comments about the overall process that you think would be useful for someone learning?
Learning from it. What I find very helpful is that Tim has no assumption, he's kind of working with me. Like sometimes when you ask questions, so when a therapist asks question, maybe this is because of this, maybe because of that, maybe even like having the question mark in the end of the sentence, there is still assumption there. Well, I think Tim tried to avoid it.
Right, so it's much more curious.
Yeah, absolutely, in a very curious way.
And it was very much on what was happening now. All of it was here and now.
Here now.
Focus. How did that sit with you?
I think it was, for me, this is what I need because it's not like trying to solve a problem which happened in the past or any trauma or something like that, but maybe if I would have taken something which happened in the past, because I think if I choose to speak about something, so it doesn't matter if it happened in the past or it's happening now or happened yesterday. If I want to talk about it now, so it affected me now.
Yeah, so even if you're talking about something in the past, it's how you feel about it now, which is important.
And it's affected me now as well.
So the here and now focus is
so I think
helpful for you.
Yeah.
And similarly, if you were talking to somebody who was thinking of having this therapy, what might you kind of say to them?
Suggest? I have loads to say. Okay, I think I'm not sure it's appropriate for the whole population because personally I like thinking and as much deeply as I can, so I like it. But maybe there are people who want to know what's happening behind and trying to avoid it, so maybe they would have feeling quite scared about this process, which I'm not sure. I think for people who want to know the truth about themselves, I think this is great.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to say about this that we haven't covered?
I don't know. I suggest for everyone to try even 5 minutes MOL, and that's it. You don't need more than that to feel how right is it.
Wow. Thank you very much, Rachel.
No problem.